Good morning students of class 10th. Yesterday we'll discuss about the electricity chapter. The topic was electric power, and after that today we are going to tell you about the electrical energy. After electric power, the topic is electrical energy consumed. So we will now derive a formula for calculating electrical energy in term of power and time. We will derive the formula. We will go to derive the formula for electrical energy in term of electric power and time. Okay, we know that what will be the an important formula for calculating electrical energy. Okay, now derive the formula. We know that student from yesterday topic electric power is equal to work done. Electric power is equal to work done by current upon time taken. From yesterday means power is equal to W1T, work done upon time taken. Okay, now according to law of conservation of energy, what is the statement of the law of conservation of energy? The statement was work done by electric current is always equal to the electrical energy consumed. Means on the above this formula we can write power is equal to, at the place of work done by current we can write energy consumed. Electrical energy consumed upon time taken. So in symbolic form it will be P is equal to E upon T. Then what will be the formula of electrical energy? Electrical energy is equal to power into time. E is equal to P into T. Okay students, E is equal to P into T. So what will be the SI unit of electrical energy? इलेक्ट्रिकल एनर्जी का यूनिट क्या होगा? पावर का क्या था? वाट, और टाइम का क्या होता है? सेकेंड. सो वी कैन से दैट इलेक्ट्रिकल एनर्जी इज एक्सप्रेस्ड इन watt second. Means energy is always equivalent to the work done. Therefore joule means 1 joule is equal to 1 watt second. Okay, now copy it. Then I will tell you commercial unit of electric energy. Okay, what is the commercial unit of electrical energy in the term of electricity? Okay, so the commercial unit is kilowatt hour. Okay, the commercial unit of electrical energy is kilowatt hour. Okay, this means the SI unit of electrical energy is joule. Okay, we know that. One more thing, what is the relation between kilowatt hour and joule? Okay, we know that 1 kilowatt is equal to 1000 watt, and 1 hours, in 1 hours how many seconds? 60 into 60 seconds. So we can write 1 kilowatt hour is equal to 1000 watt for 1 hour. Means 1000 watt and 1 hour for, convert into second, 60 into 60 second. Is it clear? So we get 1000 into 3600. We get 3650. Okay. If we write in the decimal form, then it forms 3.6 into 10 to the power 6. 3.6 into 10 to the power 6 watt. Watt per second. Watt and second. Watt second. And we know that what is watt second? 1 joule is equal to 1 watt second. Then how many इतने watt per second, इतने watt second को कितना लिख सकते हैं वो? 3.6 into 10 to the power 6 joule. Because अभी जो मैंने इरेज किया उसमें पीछे लिखा था कि 1 joule is equal to 1 watt second लिखा था ना. So at the place of watt second we can write joule also. So 1 kilowatt hour is equal to 3.6 into 10 to the power 6 joule. Okay students. So this is the commercial unit of electric energy. What is kilowatt hours? And kilowatt hour can be expressed in the term of joule. 1 kilowatt hour is equal to 3.6 into 10 to the power 6 joule. Okay. So this is all about electrical energy consumed and its unit and one relation between kilowatt hour and joule. Okay students. Now we will discuss in details about the numericals for separate. I will make it separate video for numericals. So now leave the numericals. We'll go to next topic, and the topic is heating effect of electric current. This is the last topic of your chapter number 1, electricity. So start. Let's start. Okay. Heating effect of electric current. Joule's law of heating भी इसमें एक आएगा टर्म, हम लोग उसको बात करेंगे बच्चों. Let us discuss about the heating effect of electric current. Heating effect of current. What's your heading? The heading should be heating effect of current. Okay, heating effect of current. Let us take an example. We have taken a wire. This is nichrome wire. Okay, nichrome wire have high resistance. Okay, from this wire we apply current I. Current I. Okay, then after some time this wire gets very hot. This wire gets very hot because of high resistance. Okay, so what will be the definition of heating effect of current? When an electric current is passed, when an electric current is passed through a high resistance wire, high resistance which have very high resistance means a position of flowing current is very strong. Okay, through a high resistance wire like nichrome wire. Okay, nichrome wire have high resistance. The resistance wire becomes very hot. This wire becomes very hot. You can write here, the resistance wire become very hot. Okay, this wire becomes very hot and produces heat. This is called heating effect of electric current. Means when you pass the electric current through high resistance wire just like nichrome wire, then this wire becomes very hot after some time, after 2 minutes, 3 minutes, whenever your time gets. Okay, then this phenomenon is called heating effect of electric current. Okay, so what will be the formula for heating effect of electric current? We know that potential difference V is equal to W upon Q. Means if we are talking about work done, then W is equal to what? Q into V. Is it clear? And we know, again I am writing here, we know that Q is equal to I into T. Okay, because I is equal to Q upon T, then Q is equal to charge equal to current into time, and according to Ohm's law, V is equal to I into R. So now put these value in here. What we get? W is equal to Q into V. At the place of Q, you can write I into T, and into at the place of V, we can write I into R. Then what we get? W is equal to I square into R into T. This is the formula for W, work done. And you know how much work is done here. All the work is converted into heating. Okay, and produces heat means all the work. Let us suppose when all the work is converted into heat, then this W is replaced by H. H for heating effect of electric current, heat. Then H is equal to I square into R into T. This is the formula for heating effect of electric current. This is the formula for heating effect of electric current. H is equal to I square into R into T. Now make this is equation number 1. From this equation 1, it is very clear. You can see here H is equal to I square into R into 2. This means H is, one second. This equation 1 is called Joule's law of heating equation. Joule's law of heating equation. Okay. And from this equation number 1, it is very clear. H is directly proportional to I square. H is directly proportional to R, and H is directly proportional to time. Okay. From this equation number 1, it is very clear. You can see here. H is directly proportional to I square, H is directly proportional to resistance R, and H is directly proportional to time T. So we can say that when you increase इन तीनों में से किसी को, when you increase I current, resistance or time, either 1 or 3 or 2, anyone, okay, when you increase, the heating produced is also increases because it is directly proportional. So students, all the theoretical topics of this chapter is finished now. Now I will prepare a video tomorrow for separate lecture for numericals, all the formula and all the numericals, okay, along with solution also, along with exercise. I'll give you to work hard. Okay, so keep watching and subscribe my channel. Copy it.